go, number 7, and I'm going to give you a bit of a break with this one because some of the others I've rambled on even more than I usually ramble on, and this one is really simple, and it's this: have a business card. Like, I know we're in the digital age and people do all kinds of fancy things, and LinkedIn, and they can kind of text you a contact and all that sort of stuff. But in my world and the world of people my vintage, okay, business cards are still useful and cool, and they can say a lot about you. Okay, there's only so much you can do when you text someone a contact. When you've got a business card, and I know that again your budget will be limited by, you're not going to go and get the gatefold one with the bits cut out and the foil and the embossing and all that sort of stuff. You're going to go to the local, cheap little printing place and get 6,000 cards for, $28 or something. So they're going to be fairly basic. But that business card can say a bit about you. The first thing it can say is that you're prepared. Okay, so that's not a bad thing when you're trying to meet people and connect with them and give them your contact details. Now, I'll also say, if you meet a prospect, or someone that you want to connect with, you shouldn't be leaving it up to them to contact you anyway, but it's nice if you can give them a visual reminder so that maybe when you follow them up, they can go, oh yeah, that's that person, okay, over and above just a face. Okay, and hopefully, you can do something on that card that, even if it's just the color or the font or something about that card, that can say a little bit about you. And it should be that an accountant's business card looks a bit different to a graphic designer's business card. If they looked the same, I would have to assume the accountant is either really cool or the designer isn't, okay? So that's the whole nature of a brand and a corporate identity. And I know you're not a corporation, but you're the corporation of you, you're the brand of you. So have a business card, and you can get them done for nickels and dimes these days, right? You don't have to spend thousands and employ the top design studio in town to design your business card. Although if you are a designer, or if you've got a friend who's a designer and you can pull a favor, so at least it looks kind of cool and a little bit unique rather than just a dull template-based thing. But even a dull template-based thing where you can say to someone, hey, this is my card, perhaps I could give you a call sometime. That's not a bad start. I keep just about every business card I get. I've got, miles of them. Miles? Well, a pile mile high. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I've got thousands of the things. Okay, and I do keep them. And every now and again I go, what about that? And I go flicking through and I try and remember. And I associate certain cards with certain people. Okay, so have a business card. Not quite as short as I'd hoped as a tip this week in terms of, the explanation that I gave to it. But if you're going to meet someone, make sure they've got a way of contacting you, or at least just a way of remembering you over and above you just, ringing or emailing or knocking on their door at a later date, just completely randomly. It's a great way to do it. Get a business card.